Hey guys, Sledge here with another episode of Rocket Surgery, a series where I perform potentially painful Rocket League experiments for your entertainment and education. We're continuing on with part 2 of my journey into ranked with a bronze teammate. I was pretty optimistic in part 1, but looking back, it seems my statement here more accurately describes the fate of my rank rather than his. My teammate is Fizzy, a newer player that has reached golden standard, but whose 2's rank has been hard stuck in bronze for a long time. The purpose of this exercise is to observe the matchups and MMR gains you get when grouping a champ with a bronze, as well as experiment with some different playstyle approaches to our mismatched group. In the first episode, we played 2 games with me treating Fizz as an equal. If you want to catch up with that, you can click the link in the right hand corner of the screen. But honestly, this video can just be viewed as a standalone episode, as we move on with our second playstyle test. In this one, I'll be playing passively, basically the common way people play with lower ranked teammates. This doesn't mean I'll always be hanging back, but I will be trying to cover for Fizzy's inevitable mistakes and misses. I will also be actively encouraging Fizzy to ball chase and be involved in the play as much as possible. My hope is that this playstyle will improve Fizzy's speed and confidence, something that was obviously lacking in our previous games. My coaching in these matches mostly involved telling Fizz to go for the ball, telling him to go for the ball again, as well as reassuring him that I had his back. Now the bronze in him would shine through from time to time, but that was okay. As you see here, I have my own bronze moments too, as I mess up my dodge and narrowly miss this save. Fortunately, my bronze carry comes through and makes a good challenge when the opposition dangerously brings the ball across the net. Now I'd like to quickly point out something about this goal. While it's not the best example, the way I rotated out instead of following the ball is what gave Fizzy the opportunity to pressure them in that awkward situation. The practice of chasing your own pass too much is a common mistake to watch for in 2s. Next, we have Fizzy getting caught in no man's land with a dead ball kickoff, and now we're down 2-1. For Fizzy, ball chasing was not something that came naturally. Playing safe is why he actually managed to get up to golden standard. But after playing 2s with him, it was easy to see why that same style was unable to get him out of bronze in this playlist. Slowly, he did start to become more aggressive, which was nice to see. We were able to hold them off for over a minute until me and Fizz get caught in the same corner and they score again. A poorly executed kickoff by me, and we're down by another goal. You know, when you're performing surgery, you have to expect there to be some blood. Well, I think we might be losing him. He's gone. Looks like I'm gonna have to call it. Time of death, 4:11. Near the end of the game, I had asked for mercy for my bronze teammate, and it looks like they were surprised to see that I wasn't joking. Though we were starting to get discouraged, we knew we could do better. That game was the worst we'd been beaten yet, but we put it behind us and queued up again. From the start of this one, Fizzy was finally showing some confidence and going for balls that he should. Little bit wide there, but I'm liking the efforts. Question: does anyone else have people trying to kill them in every match they play? This is getting ridiculous. Fizz was still struggling in deciding when to stick around and when to rotate out, like this chance here where I think we lost out on a good scoring opportunity. But 2's rotation is heavily based on risk management, and even in champ we don't make the right choices every time. My goal for this match was to try and play a more solid defensive game compared to what I did last time. We have some scary moments when Fizz cuts rotation in an effort to be aggressive, but we come out alright. Another shot attempt by Fizz here. Seems like he's gradually getting closer to the net with every shot he takes. We're over halfway through the game and it's still 0-0. I don't know if it's because we're playing well or each team is just equally bad, but I'm sure there's a platinum in the comments section that's going to set me straight about that. After finally putting one in, our lead is short-lived as my poor kickoff puts Fizzy in a bad situation. Poor kickoff seems to be a theme for me in these matches. I think I might need to work on that. There was a quote from Fizzy during this game that I think describes a lot of players' feelings from time to time. He said, "I can't play aggressive, I know I'm gonna miss, so I just don't go for it." Lack of confidence isn't just a low rank problem. Actually, in higher ranks, it's probably more of a loss of confidence that happens. This self-doubt can lead to missing out on good scoring opportunities or giving your opponents too much time and space. And this path is what makes 3-game losing streaks turn into 10-game losing streaks. Unfortunately, the only way to gain confidence is to keep playing. But it could be a good idea to maybe switch playlists, work on training packs, or even spend some extended time in casual until you feel like you've found your groove again. Fizzy and I were able to pull off the 2-1 win. Now some may call it luck, and they would probably be correct. Definitely got some help from the other team on that last goal. But I'm playing with a bronze here, I gotta take what I can get. So we finally got our win. Fizzy picked up 17 MMR, while I got a measly 6. So before we talk about what I think we learned in this episode, I first have a little rant about MMR gains and losses. Now I have no problem with Psionics forcing a champ and a bronze to play against high diamond opponents. I understand they're trying to make boosting harder, and that's fine. But the MMR system does not have to be so punishing. It cost me 15 MMR for a loss, and I gained only 6 for a win. That means just to stay even, I have to be winning 2/3 of my games. In my opinion, that's not right. I think we should be encouraging people to take their low-level friends into ranked, to allow them to experience the differences in speed and abilities, or just allowing them to play with their friends without being punished. This current system doesn't promote that. Alright, rant over. In regards to the bronze aggressive playstyle, for starters, this really put Fizz out of his comfort zone, which I think was a good thing. Playing the ball more and being involved in the plays is how he's going to gain confidence in his abilities. After our findings from the last video, I was hoping to be able to point to this playstyle and say, look, Fizz is so much faster now. But the numbers don't lie. Speed remains an issue for our bronze patient. We still have one more playstyle to test, but I don't want to beat this bronze thing to death any more than I already have. So I'm going to put that one on hold, and the next episode of Rocket Surgery will instead focus on a new experiment. Also, if you haven't heard, I have a $3,000 demolition competition going on right now. So, if you're watching this before June 8th, 2019, click the video in the bottom left corner to find out how to enter. Otherwise, if you're too late, you'll find the top 10 winners video there for you to watch instead. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to get notified about all my videos. Thanks for watching.